Are you always giving yourself lots of grace? And do you think that's a great thing? I'm just giving myself lots of grace. That could be a good thing, but it could also be what is stopping you from achieving your health goals. It's Kathy here, and I'm with Weight Loss God's Way. And today I want to talk to you about grace. More specifically, I want to tell you that grace without integrity lacks God, it lacks success, it lacks results. And I'm thinking about this as I'm saying it to make sure that it's true. And so I want you to challenge me on it. So here's the thing. First of all, let's define integrity. Integrity is what you do when the feeling that you commit to doing that thing wears off and you keep doing it anyway. So integrity is doing what you said you're going to do regardless of how you feel, regardless of whether you want to do it or not. Because we all have these great intentions about doing things, but then when it gets hard, it gets difficult, we stop, we make excuses, life gets in the way. And then we say, I'm just giving myself grace. I don't want to push myself too much. I don't want to sabotage myself. And that is good. And grace is absolutely necessary at times. But grace without integrity means that you're just giving up on yourself, and means that you're not hearing from the Lord and hearing how He's leading you. Because when you apply grace, God is going to be there with you. God is going to bless your efforts, and God is going to strengthen you in those times when you don't feel like it, so that you can have the integrity. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you're the person who always says, I didn't exercise today, but I'm just going to give myself grace, I'm not going to beat up on myself, then check what you're saying. Because if God has called you to that task, then He has given you the grace to do it. You don't need to give yourself grace, because all you're doing is letting yourself off the hook. And at the end of the day, you're not doing what God has called you to do. So check yourself. It's wonderful. If you're the type of person who is always beating up on yourself, then yes, grace is needed. But if you're the type of person who's always putting things off, you don't need any more grace. You now need to get in action. You need to ask the Lord to give you the strength, give you the courage, give you the discipline, give you the wisdom to do that which He has called you to do. Otherwise, you're just out of integrity, and that is not God. All right? So this is not a judgment or a condemnation, but it's a charge for you to look at how you use the word grace. And if grace is part of your regular vocabulary, where you're saying, I'm not going to beat up on yourself, we're not talking about beating up on yourself. We're talking about integrity. We're talking about doing those things that the Lord has put in your heart to do, like eating healthy, like exercising, like managing your finances, like stewarding your relationship. All of those are gifts, and God has called us to steward all of those gifts. So are you stewarding your gifts? Are you minding your gifts? Or are you making excuses and hiding behind grace? I know this was an ouchy message today, but sometimes we got to have those too. Listen, if you enjoy my morning chats, my shares are always about faith and health. Be sure to hit subscribe below, and I look forward to sharing again with you tomorrow. God bless you.